Welcome back to Lesscashmoremash. My name's Tom.
And I'm Mike.
And today we're cracking open a new bottle of Ezra Brooks 90 proof straight rye whiskey. So after doing research over this for a little while, there wasn't a whole lot on it because the rumor is this was discontinued in 2023. But let's get into the particulars on that.
I never really seen it.
Yeah, that's why I never really seen either. But they have the Ezra 99 now. You know what I mean? Like
rye.
the rye, I believe, is the one that. But I don't know. I don't see a lot of the rye. But let's get into it. So this one is aged for 24 months. It comes in at 90 proof. We got it for $19.99. It's distilled and aged out of Indiana, and it's bottled for Lux Row Distillery out of Bardstown, Kentucky. For, not by. They don't even bottle it. This is a 95.5 rye. So, but again, when I was just looking up the information, because it said that I think the rumor was that it was discontinued in like 2023, but that would make sense why we haven't seen it anytime soon. But when I was looking for
I don't even see Ezra rye a lot.
No, so you know how we did the 99 one that had the flavor, and we did the 99? Well, I do believe they have a 99. And whether they actually, because it's made on Lux Row is where Ezra's made out of. So I was shocked when it said that it says on the bottle, distilled by Indiana, distilled and aged in Indiana. And then
it's very light.
It is, well, 24 months is not a long time.
Good point.
When you
now that you say it that
when
way.
you're aging something for months, that's never a good sign.
I did see that, and I went,
You did say right in the middle of what I was talking.
Then the light bulb didn't go off.
That
with
is
the
not
combination of sitting.
And it's Indiana, and I don't know the last time you've been to Indiana, but it's not the same climate as Kentucky. You know what I mean? You've never been to Indiana?
No,
I've been a few times. In fact, I went to the home of Larry Bird. Literally his childhood home.
I did go to
We were on a train and we drove by, waved to his home. But
I'm not getting crazy mint.
No.
And I thought I would have with the 24 months and only $20. I kind of.
You got this one in the great state of Maine, I do believe. This was you. This was your find.
I do see Maine.
Yeah.
I thought, or me.
Well, yeah, but no, that would be you. That's not my chicken scratch.
So that was.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
It's been in there a while.
That guy's got he's got a pretty good little store in the middle of nowhere. I think it's Waterboro, Maine.
Mm. It's not uber complex, but I don't think I hate that at all.
It's not crazy mint.
No, but it had a nice little bite to it for it. It's only a 90 proofer. You know what I mean? Like the actual viscosity.
No, it
wasn't bad.
No,
I expected it. I expected way worse. Let's put it that way.
So, in that same conversation, I'm thinking, oh great, we're gonna start off with a $20 bottle, Ezra, which I usually do like.
That's why I picked it.
And then I was like, 90 proofer.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not crazy mint, so it's not like negative that way. It didn't have. You don't get a lot of pop rock, but again, it's only 90 proof.
There is the pop rock. It's 90 proof, but it is definitely pop rocking on my tongue, which gives me that rye vibe for me. I agree with you. I expected way more of the mint to hit.
Yeah, it doesn't really have a mint. It almost has like a
cooling sensation.
No, a little of that, but it has like a. I can't say like a grainy flavor. When you swish it, it kind of has there is like a flavor in the swish.
Like you're actually tasting the rye.
It could be that. I never really had that. So if for whatever reason, this little $20 bottle is now standing this out because you do say it a lot.
I say it a lot, and I don't disagree with your theory.
It's not a grassy.
Yeah,
it's kind of like a. And again, I've never eaten wheat, so I have no idea what that tastes like. What were the leaves we used to eat all the time? Well, maybe you didn't. Hunting with the berries, not juicy fruit. Tea berry. You ever eat the tea berry leaves?
No, I never ate the leaves. I used to eat the little clovers because they were sweet, like
I'll
sweet.
I'll have to show you the tea berry leaf, and it'll taste just like
they're little small guys, right on the ground.
They are.
Right,
and they're like little,
but they're little plants though. They stay
and they
down.
have green
like
leaves with a little thing in the middle. Yeah, a little blue, red berry.
No. guess us freaks eating plants out
No,
there. What
yeah,
is
but do
wrong
you
with
remember
you?
Dad?
Yeah.
He had 2,000 packs of T-berry
Yeah.
gum.
No, yeah.
The pink gum.
Yeah.
It was that flavor.
Yeah.
That, you know, so I don't know, when you're walking around hunting all of a sudden and you ran out of jerky, it's like,
That was like the tree
T-berry.
too. I forget when you peel the bark off, it had the green
The
layer
mint
on the inside,
and
and
a
it
mint.
tasted just like mint. Because if you got the other one, it smelled
nasty.
horrible,
Yeah, it
dirty.
was
You had to make sure you got the right one. But I remember as a kid peeling
I
the
don't
bark
even know
off
what
and
that's
eating
called.
it. I don't know.
We
either.
always said it was a mint tree, but I don't think that's the tree.
It tasted just like mint when
It
you
did.
ate the green. But
This
again,
sidetrack, but
what you do in a country when you don't have you don't have video games growing up. We went out and ate trees and plants and stuff. But I don't hate any part of this. For $19.99, I will say at first I was thinking 90 proof. It's going to be water-esque. It's not. It actually has a decent viscosity. If there's any complaint, there's not an uber amount of complexity. I'm not getting really
there's
a fruit
couple
in the
flavors
front.
in there though. No fruit. You
You
kind
do-
of get the green, and then
Yep, you do get that grain, but it's not
I
really
can't
like
even
a
say
caramel.
there's no caramel.
Mhm.
I don't even know if it's like a semi wood after flavor. There's a little end flavor. There is two little flavors in there. There's a beginning and an end, but not crazy.
They're pretty close to being the same throughout. Like if I was gonna say it'd be a one note
Okay,
Charlie, it is.
This is not going to be whiskey of the year, but for the price,
No.
And if you're just starting out for a 95.5 rye, this is actually. I would have probably liked them way more if we started with this.
I'll be
one
curious
compared
to see
some of the others that we
if
did.
we find the Ezra that's at 99 proof. I'm assuming Lux Row probably does it itself. You know what I mean? I don't know.
Probably.
You guys will know. Someone will leave a comment down below. But where this is 100% just MTGP juice that they just sell under their name. You know what I'm saying? So, because it even said bottled for them. So I think they do everything in-house and sell it out of their name. I'll be curious to see if the 99 one that I saw when I was Googling it, because that's what kept popping up, if they do the rye more themselves.
This did stand out because it was green. I never seen Ezra green.
Mhm.
We had the purple one. We had the
Mhm.
black one.
Mhm.
So I was like, we didn't do this one, right?
Mm-mm.
No, grab that one, and it was cheap enough. So
It was right. It's one of them bottles that you don't mind spending $19.99 for. I'll tell you,
I don't
it's not
really mind
uber
this.
complex, but it's not bad in any way. We've had some bottles.
I bet though. So if you can find it, and you use that as a mixer.
Oh no, this would make like good old fashions.
I was-
Oh yeah, no,
that's-
100%.
You know, they would, and you'd be like, okay.
Yep.
No one really sees it. I never really see it.
This isn't bad.
I think it would do well.
No, what I'm saying is that this isn't bad just on its own. Like this is
No,
very
it's-
drinkable.
I
Like,
agree.
We have some that I've gone through that's I
Way
can barely
minty,
get in.
and again, I'm gonna have to go back and I
No.
know you keep saying no, but I
No.
will try it.
I just
for
refuse
shits
to
and
do
grits.
it. And it's funny because actually now that you
That's
say
like 60, 70, 80, 90,
Now-
100, 120, 180.
the funny, now that you say that, I forget what it was. Steve just sent me a picture. There is a relatively new Whistle Pig that just came out, but it was like 86 proof, and they wanted like $100 and something
Yeah,
for it.
that's-
And I was
that's a
like,
tough one.
it's a 10-year, I think. But I'm like, I don't care
All
how
right,
many
I mean-
years it is. I was like, I'm not spending that kind of money for something I'm probably going to hate. You know what I mean? So
Yeah,
I
I don't know if I jump to that band.
I'm just
I would
saying.
jump to
yeah.
somewhere in a mediocre land. I don't think I'm going to go to their
No.
top shelf. I'm not going to go get
It's
the
not
Boss
top
Hog.
shelf. It's like
I know I'm
it's-
not doing
it's-
Boss Hog at 350 or whatever either.
No, I do.
But-
good. You can do that. I refuse to
I
buy
just
it, but-
said no. I'm not.
Yeah. But no, honestly, I'll be curious to see. One of you guys leave a comment down below. I'm sure someone's going to be like, "Oh, I know exactly this." I'm 99% sure. Well, when I was just googling it right before we started, the 99 one kept popping up. So I'm assuming maybe that's what they went to when they discontinued this one.
And that would make sense because that seems to be their new,
'Cause
which is actually that's actually a better proof. Honestly,
Yep.
I
Oh,
kind of like
100%.
that better.
Yep.
And if they did 36 months, that'd even be better.
Mm.
But you know,
I don't know
What's
the
he
first
grade?
thing about it, but I would, honestly, this is just solid to me. I'd go B. This is just
I
this is
I
good.
was actually B minus B myself. 'Cause
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not gonna throw it under the bus. It's really nothing. You know, $20 is $20, and even
But for someone who likes a lower proof, this actually has a
it is.
it stays in your mouth.
I
It's not
agree.
complex, and there are probably better bottles, but it's just a solid drinker. But I mean, there's some over there that I'm like, oh, I don't want to drink that because it just tastes
Yeah,
bad.
we probably
This
gave it a
isn't-
B, so that's
Yeah.
even worse. So
yeah, this isn't.
it's,
This
it's,
is solid.
It's well in a B minus
Yeah.
B category by all means,
Yeah.
especially with the price.
And like you said, at $19.99, okay, you want to throw this in with Coke, or you want to put it with whatever, or
So
make an
some
old
people-
fashioned,
right,
some
and
bitters.
There's a lot of
Yeah.
people that love an old fashioned.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's all right. Have a ball,
Yeah.
pour 90-20. You know what I mean?
And
that's
that's where-
how we'd make it.
And
but-
that's where the 99 would come in a little bit more,
I
because
agree.
I'm sure it's going to step up that flavor a little bit
Yeah.
more and bring a little more proof to it if you are diluting it with
It's-
other
you're
stuff.
getting
But
a hint of caramel now.
it's just a hint, though. Like you might get a hint of wood, you get a hint of caramel.
It's all hints. I will say that.
You know,
It's nothing gonna wow you with
No,
this. but
because I'm thinking
for the
in
price
my head.
it shouldn't.
I'm thinking in my head. I don't remember what we paid for this one, but I just remember this being a fruit bomb. Well, it was $54 though, so I was just one of them things. I was trying to think in my head, like, but we really don't have. I mean, we did some ryes way back in the day.
That's not a 90 proof, or is
That's
it?
100.
Yeah.
But no, we did ryes back in the day though that were cheap like this, and I'm just trying to think like
the old guy, not old Ezra, old.
we do have an old Ezra. That was actually way better.
No,
That
no,
was
no,
very
old
good.
Something. Remember, it's got the guy on it.
Old Overholt.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I could see the picture.
No, and that's relatively
and
cheap. But
they are relatively cheap.
I mean-
and that might actually, I think that might be a step up. I wish we had that because
yeah, we don't. We only have the 114 left. I think the rest of them are gone.
I could probably find it.
Yeah.
That would be probably a competitor with that because I don't believe that's a
We'll
high
dig
grade.
around. We'll see. I'll be curious to see. I want to see if I can find the other one, the 99, and just see
No.
how much better. You know what I mean? I'll have to hide this bottle for myself because this is one of them crushable ones. Like I would just get this right in me because there's no elbows. It just
That'd
goes
be a
right down.
two day for you.
If that. With the amount of stress, this might be a one day the way it's going. So, well, there you go. We'll keep this one probably long and sweet now because we babbled on. But this one is the Ezra Brooks Straight Rye Whiskey. Again, chances are it's been discontinued since 2023. But if you do find it in the corner of a store, with a discounted price on it, $19.99, you can't beat that with a sticker. It didn't have a sticker. It didn't have a sticker. So
I might have ripped it off. Though.
I don't know. But at that price, it's a buy all day. It is
a buy all day.
It's solid. It's not gonna be whiskey to year for sure.
No.
But there's nothing bad about it.
It's pretty tasty. It's pretty easy.
Right?
It's pretty tasty. And if you want to dip your toes in rye, this is not a bad way to go.
Yeah, because it doesn't bring you in a bad direction at
there's
all.
no mint still.
No. So we'll see if it opens up. But there you go. That's our review. That being said, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Spend less, drink more. Cheers.